All right, let's start with jumping jacks. Nice straight body line. Arms and elbows are straight as you pull them down by your side. Warming up those shoulders. Getting that heart rate up. Next up, hip openers. Drive up, out and around and down. Use your hands if you need it. Really help those hips open. Get those joints ready to move. Have your hands for reference if you need. If you're ready to add on, you can add your hands in the air. If this is too much, simply slow it down. Just get those knees moving. Let's go. Don't let that front knee go past your toes. And we're not moving our necks here. We're keeping them nice and wide. Just really opening up our chest as we fly open. But go as low as you can, chest stays to me. Almost done. Arms go out in front. Lateral lunge, looking back as you twist, stay in those heels. Really stretch like you're wringing out that core. Remember to stay in your heels as you lateral lunge. Nice twist, looking back at that opposite arm. You're really just reaching for those toes. You can always add in the top move where your hands extend up. Go as high as you can. You don't have to touch your toes if you're not flexible enough. We're just moving those joints, getting ready to work. Reach down, look behind you. Slight bend in that knee as we twist. So every time I look to my right leg has a slight bend. When I'm looking to my left, slight bend in my left knee. Enjoy this stretch, it's my favorite. All right, you guys, this is the upper body band blast. Now make sure you've already warmed up so you're ready to go. The workout itself is under 15 minutes, so short and sweet, but I promise you, you're gonna get a lot of work. Bands are amazing for isometric holds, okay? So even if you do lift weights and add resistance, which I highly encourage, this is a great starting point and an add-on to what you already do to really tighten and tone internally super deep muscles that you wouldn't normally work in the real basic big movements that you use with weights or barbells. Now, what you're gonna need, a pack of bands. I link these bands on my Amazon storefront. You can find them really anywhere for about 10 bucks, so super affordable. You are gonna need some version of lightweight. Now, I'm gonna use my really easy Pilates balls, but if you don't have a light dumbbell, 3 to 5 pounds, simply head to your pantry and grab some soup cans, okay? Just a little bit of resistance goes a long way. Lastly, you're gonna need a box or some version of an elevated surface. Chair, couch, ottoman, anything to get your feet off the ground. And if you have slides, grab them. What I mean by that are those things that you're able to move on the floor. My gym floor, it's really hard to do any kind of slide, so I'm gonna do it without. But if you're at home and you're on hardwoods, you could use your socks on your hands. If you're on carpet, you could even use paper plates. So there's lots of options. Again, under 15 minutes, we're gonna get started. The timer is behind me so you'll know how long the torture is and what to expect next. Here we go. All right, so if you look behind me, we're starting with the chest to tricep press. I'm gonna put my lightest band around my wrist, and let me start my timer, and we will get going. Now, as always, you can always modify to the floor. Here we go. So, arms are wide. Give me a regular push-up, then come in, tricep push-up. Now, modification, out, regular push-up, in, tricep, okay? I want you to try, and I'm only doing one right now, but I want you to try to do both arms out, push up, Both arms in, tricep. Now you do not have to go as far down if you are a beginner, and if you are ready, hit to those toes and make sure you have a straight body line. Ooh, good. 15 seconds, we're heading on to the next move. Now this one is where you're gonna grab your slides if you have them. You're only gonna need one instead of being your right arm. So, I want you on your knees, lower down slightly, and I want you to mop the floor 3 ways. Come up, down, mop, back up. Now, slight bend in that left side. If you can go deeper than me, do it. Now, the biggest thing with this move is I want you guys not to shift in your hips. So when you go down, I don't want you to shift your hips here. Down, mop that floor. Now, your slide is underneath your right hand, if you have one. Again, this floor does not allow me to do anything. Down. Good. You're going to see on this other side, when we switch, how little of bend I actually have. But I promise you, your tricep is on fire. Shoulder width apart, arms directly under your shoulders. Slight bend, mop that floor. It doesn't even look like I'm doing anything. I promise. I'm bending. I'm bending. Not as much as probably you are, but try. Again, tight core, you guys. Down, tight belly. Don't shift in the hips, even though I know you want to. Oh my gosh, come on. Bend. Hold it here, hold it here, hold it here. Slow and control. Back up. Come on. Golly, that hurts. Keep your hands here. If you have a slide, again, put it under your right hand. We're going to do a shoulder push-up. So walk out into a pike position. Now, if your heels don't touch, that's okay. Your hamstring flexibility will come back. So we're down, tap forward, back up. Down, tap forward, back up. Down, tap forward, back up. We are loaded one side on purpose. I want you guys to fatigue out that one side. And at the end, we're going to do a tricep trio that is to die for. This is all about our shoulders, though. You are feeling it in your triceps, though. Good. Now, your tailbone is always to the sky, guys. So even if you're up on your toes, because you're not super flexible in the hamstrings, that's okay. Here we go again. Other side. Left side is going, so we're going down into our shoulder push-up, tapping forward, coming back, back up. Down, tap, tap, back. It's very small movement. And if you guys, if this is too much on your hamstrings, just simply bend in your knees, okay? Oh man, this side is weak. Almost there, guys, come on. Down, forward, forward, back up. Holy smokes, good job. We're resting. Ooh-wee. We are onto a decline push-up. Feet are on the box, guys. And I simply want you to rock out some push-ups. Try and make sure your straight body line. If this is too much, you guys can always just come down to a regular push-up and then even modify it further to your knees, okay? level. Do what you can. Ideally, you're up here. Ooh, I just stepped on my timer, knocking them out. Good job. Woo. Next up, lat pull downs. Now, you can have a little bit longer band if you want. I'm still gonna just keep the same tension. Left arm is straight to the sky. Hold it steady right by your ear. Squeeze down. Lats are these little chicken wings, okay? Pull it down. Same side, firing. Squeeze and hold, back up. Notice my top arm. My tricep is working, my shoulder is working, and even my abs. So I'm keeping everything stable as I squeeze my lat like I'm trying to squeeze a pencil in between my back, okay? Finish out, squeeze. We have the other side after this, and then we're gonna pick up those weights. Squeeze and hold. Good, rest. 15 seconds. Onto the other side. Remember, that top arm, tricep stabilization, shoulder stabilization, abs are firing like crazy, okay? So arm goes up, stabilize, and squeeze. Now, if you're not feeling enough tension, which honestly, the next time I do this workout, when I'm following along with the actual video, I'm going to increase my band because I need a little bit more resistance. So now I'm gonna hold up a little bit higher, so it's gonna create that resistance. Does that make sense? Again, this is stabilizing. So if you need more and you only have one band, just shorten the amount of band you're actually using. So I can feel this a lot more. Tight core, tight abs, tight shoulder, tight tricep. Everything's firing. Good. Hands inside the band as such. Grab your weights or your soup cans or whatever you have. Elbows close to your side. And I want you guys, elbows tight, squeeze. Now again, if that resistance is not enough, okay, you should feel you're fighting that band, okay, to keep your arms directly shoulder width apart. Now, if you're not, increase your band resistance. I would go to blue next. If you don't have weights, then at the top, you're squeezing your biceps. These are your biceps. You're squeezing at the top, back down. Squeeze. Be intentional. As you're up, you're squeezing and back down. You guys might find that just squeezing intentionally is even harder than holding the weights. Elbows stay close to the side. Good. Weights are in hand still. This one's super tough, and I promise you I'll drop my weights halfway through because it is so hard on the anterior and rear delts, which are your shoulders. So serve combo. Shoulder width apart. Serve your tray to me. Notice that tension stays. Pull back to your belly button, and then elbows stay tight as you squeeze out. So serve it up, back in, squeeze. Oh, my shoulders are on fire. Serve. Elbows stay close. Now, drop your weights if it gets too challenging and you lose form. Like if you start to like swing as you're like going up, it's way too heavy for you. And doing it without weights at first is gonna be just fine. Good. Now we're going on to our alternating hammer curls. So look at my hands. I want them down by my sides. Watch the motion that I'm going. I'm going up, hammer style. So my thumbs are facing me. At the end though, I'm doing a slight rotation out. Okay, so hammer, rotation out. Now do it in one fluid movement. You're gonna feel it, if you're doing it correctly, in your biceps and in your front shoulders. Squeeze. Elbows stay tight. Notice I lead with my thumb and then I turn my thumb out, okay? Again, if this is not enough resistance, switch it up to a blue or a red band or whatever bands you have. But really make sure it's challenging. Good. We are on to the final trio. You guys, this is super challenging. There is no rest left. 3 minutes fast. Pinkies are out. I'm going to show you from behind. Okay, so I want you to go pinkies out. So we're just going pinky press as such. Now, your tricep has 3 heads. We want to work them all, okay? Whew. Make sure you're really having a slight pause on the outside. You have 15 seconds here. I'll show you from the side. I'm not doing anything else except going out, okay? Now, in about 10 seconds, we are going to hold. And we're going to hold it for 15 whopping seconds. So hold tight. Here we go. During a rest, there is no rest. Hold that tension. Hold it out. Engage the triceps, which are the back of your arms. Good. Palms stay up. Now we're going up. So there is no more this. It's keeping that tension and just simply going up as far as you can. Okay? So we're not going out. We're going up with our palms up. Now you're going to feel it in a different part of your triceps, guys. Oh my gosh. Whew. Keeping that tension, keeping your arms shoulder width apart, really allow you to have kind of that isometric hold. Even though we're still moving through it, your triceps are always having that resistance. Holy smokes. Come on, guys. Guess what time it is? Hold. Okay. Chest out. Arms back. Keep that tension. So my arms are shoulder width apart, okay? But I'm holding it back. Hold it here. 2, 1. Good. Now, palms facing down. This is going to be a little challenging, especially if you don't have a lot of flexion in your shoulders, but we're still doing that same movement up and down with that resistance staying the same because we're not going in and out here. We're keeping this tension the whole time. So this is going to feel a little bit more challenging only because of your shoulder flexibility, okay? So try to keep your neck in alignment. Don't do what I just did. We're working down. Okay? Good alignment, good form. This is your final hold. Keep that tension, shoulder width apart. Hold it here. 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Good. Don't tell me you need weights to get a good workout. Holy smokes, this is a great workout to get started with or add on to your routine. Hope you like it. Come back and see me again.